internal U.S. police document, Hezbollah in Mexico working with drug cartels. The ties between leftists, international organized crime and Islamic terrorism persists. And for Americans, with Hezbollah in Mexico working with drug cartels, it's now far closer to home than perhaps they ever thought. Islamic terrorist groups are setting up shop in Mexico and forming alarming ties with the country's brutal drug cartels, according to a 2010 internal memo from the Tucson Police Department. The memo, leaked by the hacker group LulzSec as part of its Arizona Department of Public Safety hack, warns that Hezbollah has established operations, and a large arms stockpile, in Mexico. As evidence, it points to the 2010 Tijuana arrest of Hezbollah militant Jameel Nasr, who was allegedly tasked with establishing a Hezbollah network in Mexico and South America. The memo also recalls the April 2009 arrest of Jamal Yousef in New York, which exposed a huge cache of assault rifles, hand grenades, explosives and anti-tank munitions. According to Yousef, the weapons were stored in Mexico after being smuggled from Iraq by members of Hezbollah. The memo warns that consequences of partnerships between Hezbollah and Mexico's drug partnerships could be disastrous for Mexico's drug war, given Hezbollah's advanced weapons capabilities, specifically their expertise with improvised explosive devices, IEDs. It notes that some Mexican criminal organizations have started using small IEDs and car bombs, a marked change in tactics that indicates a relationship with Islamic militants. Partnerships between Mexican organized crime and Islamic militants are mutually beneficial, and therefore terrifying. The cartels are able to gain smuggling and weapons expertise, as well as access to cheap heroin from Afghanistan and Iran. The terrorists benefit from Mexico's drug war lawlessness and its porous border with their primary target, the United States. Hezbollah in Mexico is the tip of the iceberg. We warned over a year ago that Barack Obama's administration was helping facilitate Islamic terrorist infiltration via the Mexican border. Its stance, essentially to uphold the rights of Mexican illegal immigrants at the expense of those of its own citizens, has produced a border area that looks more like a lawless third world state every day, and it is the job of authorities like those in put upon Arizona to hold the line. Wherever there is Islamism, the drugs business is never far behind. This trade goes the other way too, with Islamic groups also facilitating cocaine smuggling to Europe via South America. Additionally, there are political links between Latin America and the jihad that we have pointed out in the past, particularly in left-wing strongholds such as Hugo Chávez's Venezuela, the long-established leftist, Islam axis at work again. So, with Hezbollah in Mexico, when your government tells you that it is doing all it can to protect you from illegal immigration and the drugs trade, do all the Arizona police wishes to be able to do-trust but verify, and insist on seeing its papers.